Hi, my beautiful kings and queens. Welcome back to my channel. So, kings and queens, your girl is back with another word today. So, I heard the Lord saying, God says that it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone. God says that He is calling you from amongst the crowd. I heard the Lord saying that He says that it's time for you to do something that you have never done before. I heard the Lord saying that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. He created you to stand out. God created you to change this earth. God created you to shift some things on this earth. So I hear the Lord saying that in this season, it is time for you to step out of your comfort zone. God says that He created you to be that bold, confident, courageous woman or man. So I hear the Lord saying, He says that you must no longer be timid. You must no longer be shy. You must no longer be shy or ashamed of the gift that you have. But God says that you must be bold and courageous. He says that you must be confident about yourself in this season. He says that you must have faith in yourself and believe that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, kings and queens. God is calling you. God says that He created you to do more. He says that you are about to become this new creation. For the Lord says, so 2 Timothy said, for God gave us the spirit not of fear, but of power and of love and self-respect. And then Philippians says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So God has given you that. It says, for God did not give you the spirit of fear, but He gave you the spirit of power, of love, and self-control. God says that you must be bold in this season. God says in this season, He says that you must know the power that you have in you. And I hear the Lord saying, He says that He created you to spread love throughout this earth. I know that they may have thrown dirt on your name. I know they may not like you, but God says you must still, He says that you must remain true to yourself in this season. He says, though they don't like you, He says you must still give that helping hand. He says that you must still be that creation, be that person that He created you to be. God says that you must have some self-control about yourself in this season. He says, though they disrespect you, God says that you must still be that creation. You must still be bold and courageous in this season, kings and queens. I hear the Lord saying, He says, for vengeance is His. He says you don't have to retaliate. He says that you don't have to disrespect them back, but you must be true to who you are in this season. I hear the Lord saying, God says that you must step out of your comfort zone. I don't know what God has told you to do in this season. I don't know what it is that you should be doing, but God is saying that now is the time. He says He is calling you out of that thing. He is calling you out of that situation that you are in. And He says that He is about to make you this new creation. God says that you are about to do more. He says that you are about to shake some things up on this earth. God is saying that you are about to make a big impact in your community. I don't know what God is telling you to do. I don't know if He's telling you to start a ministry. I don't know if He's telling you to write a book. I don't know if He's telling you to start that YouTube channel. I don't know what it is, but God says that He is calling you. Now is the time. Now is the season, because God created you to do more, kings and queens. I want you to know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. I want you to speak that over yourself. Every morning you wake up, say, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am who God says that I am. I am bold and courageous. I am no longer this timid person, but I am bold. I am confident in who I am. I know who my Father is. I know that I am a child of God. I want you to speak over yourself. Every morning that you wake up, you must speak life back into yourself, because the world will try to condemn you. The world will try to put negative and wicked thoughts in your mind, but you must cast those spirits down. You must condemn those spirits, and you must know who you are in God's kingdom. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are who God says that you are. You are bold and courageous. You are that eagle. You are that lion. You are that beautiful, confident woman. You are that handsome, smart, intelligent man. You are the leader of your family, kings. Do you not know who you are? God created men to lead. You are the leader of your family. You are the head of your family. So God, it needs you. You need to change yourself. You need to have some self-control and some discipline within yourself, kings, because in order for you to lead your family properly, you must know who you are in the spirit first. You must know the power that you hold. God is your shield. God is your way maker. God is your provider. God is your guidance. So if you want to properly lead your family, God says that you must come to him first, because he is the blueprint. God is the instructor of all things. God is the guidance of all things. And queens, I hear the Lord saying that you're going to have some self-control about yourself in this season. He says you're going to have to hold your tongue. You can't just say whatever it is that you want to say to your husband. God says you're going to have to bite your tongue in this season. He says he doesn't need you. He doesn't need you to be seen all the time. You don't need to be heard all the time. But I hear the Lord saying that you must stand behind your man and be that person, be that woman that God created us to be. We are the ones that helps keep the household intact. I hear the Lord saying in this season that you are going to have to know who you are. You're going to have to love yourself so that your man can love you. You're going to have to love yourself enough to know that you are a great mother. Even if you're not a mom, you are a great woman. You are a beautiful woman. You are a confident woman. There is more in you than just you being a mom, you being a wife. God says that he wants you to come out of your comfort zone. He wants you to do more. God says if you are a stay-at-home mom, I hear the Lord saying that if this is for you, he is calling you out of that title that you have. God says that you are not just a wife, you are not just a mother, but you are his child. So God says that he is calling you to lead your family. God is calling you to start that ministry, to write that book, to start that business, whatever it is, queens. God is saying that you must do it in this season, because you are not just that woman that cooks and clean, but you have your own. You have a mind of your own. You have this intelligence and this creation that God has placed in you. So if you need wisdom and guidance, of course, look to your Heavenly Father, pray about it, and know that God is going to give you the instructions and the guidance and the wisdom that you need in this season, kings and queens. Know who you are and know that you can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. You have the power to change your situation. You have the power to speak life into yourself. You have the power to change your income, to change your circumstance, to change the environment that you are in. I hear the Lord saying if you are dealing with mental illness, God says that you have the power to speak over your mind, and he says you have the power. You are in control of your own emotions. So I hear the Lord saying that you must speak over yourself. Speak over your thoughts. Speak over that thing that is trying to cast you down. And God says in this season, God says that you are about to come out a new creation. You are about to be bolder than you have ever been before. God says that you are about to find out some new things about yourself. He says you're going to find out some new talents that you didn't even know that you had, some new gifts that you have that has always been in you. But God said all you needed to do was birth it out. All you needed to do was sit in his presence, and God would have shown you that you are more. You are more than what you think that you are. You have more. You are smarter than you think you are. You have gifts that you didn't even know that was in you, but God is going to show you the power that you have in the kingdom. God is going to show you the things and the changes that you need to make on this earth. I hear the Lord saying that he is leading you out of that situation. He's about to change your environment. He's about to make you a new creation. God is saying that he is calling you to be bold and courageous. I hear the Lord saying you are going to have to step out of your comfort zone. I don't feel confident sometimes. This is out of my element because I am a shy person. But now that I know that I have a calling, now that I have stepped into my calling, I have to be bold and courageous. I have to get on this camera. I have to prophesy and speak to you all so that this can give you the encouragement that you need. So this can give you the power that you need in order for you to step into your purpose, kings. Step into your purpose, queens. Know who you are. Don't marvel at the gifts that other people have, but just know that you have the same gift as well, if not more. So pray about it. Ask God, what is it that you should be doing? Ask God, what is it that your calling is? And he will show you. He will speak to you. He will show you in your dreams. God has a way of showing us things that we didn't even know that was in us. God has his own way of doing things. So just pray about it and watch God blow your mind in this season, kings and queens. I love you all, and it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone. But like I always say, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I drop a new word. Bye, my kings and queens.